Hi, this is Cindy Shevley from the Web Seller Circle. On Amazon, it can be difficult to get your products found. The Amazon catalog is so massive, if your product isn't highly ranked, you may never see that item come up in search. One way to get your product noticed is a thing called Listmania. Here's where users create product lists around a subject or category. They can be lists like albums you've wanted to listen to on a desert island, or the 10 best mysteries you've ever read. You can include any item in the Amazon catalog, including yours. These lists are featured on the sidebar of related products on Amazon. They are broadcast to the Amazon groups and are available as A-store and associate links so that you can get your product shown up on blogs and websites all over the internet. By simply adding your product to the Listmania, you can add additional promotion for your product without ever spending extra money. How cool is that? My job recently has been to promote a product called the Loungeaire. And to draw attention to this item for the upcoming holidays, I've decided I'm going to create a holiday entertaining must-have checklist. Now that I know what I'm going to include in the list, I've done a little research before we started this and figured out which products I wanted to add to my Listmania list. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is log into your account. Of course, you're going to have to have bought something on Amazon to create a Listmania list. So if you haven't bought anything, first thing you got to do is buy something. Then you can log into your Amazon account. And when you get to the page about your buyer preferences, you'll notice along the right-hand side there's a number of links. Your recent shopping history, your lists, your wish lists, a thing called your community, and then a tab called your participation. Look for the Listmania link there. Click on it. Now you can see I've already created a few Listmania lists. So here are the ones that I've already created. And what I want to do is create another one. So if I go down to the very bottom of the page, I'll see a link, and you probably will too. Create another list. And now let's start creating our list. The first thing we want to do, of course, is to title the Listmania list. And here, like anywhere else on the internet, a good keyword-rich title is important. Now I know checklist is a very important word, and so I'm going to title my Listmania the Holiday Entertaining Checklist. And now it asks if we want to have some qualifications in there. Of course, if you are an expert in something, do put that qualifications in there. Now you want to type out your introduction. Again, tell your viewer what's in it for them if they read this list. Just like anywhere else, tell your buyer what's in it for them. Now we're going to add some tags or keywords. Now you can add single keywords or keyword phrases, just separate them by commas. This is a good place to pull out your keyword list and use those good keywords associated with your product. Once you have all your keywords in place, you can then go ahead and start adding a product. If you're wondering what a tag means versus a keyword, there's a little link over here that will explain that to you. So let's go ahead and start adding products. I'm going to click on that link, and now I'm going to type in the name of the product. I can also use the unique identifier that Amazon has called the ASON, but right now I'm just going to type in Loungeaire and click Go. It brought up the Loungeaire, the correct one, so I can just click that button, select, and now I need to tell my reader why I chose a Loungeaire for holiday entertaining. I'm going to have to tell them the benefits of a Loungeaire, and I'm going to tell them that it's going to save their guests money over a hotel room. That's why I'm including it in the list. Once I have my comments done, I can add another product. Of course, I'm going to add some other products besides just the loungewear. And I just typed in the ASON number, and the next product I'm going to include is a hand vac. So again, I came up with the ASON number. It's two identical items in two different categories. I just picked the automotive. And again, now I'm going to start typing in my comments why you want a hand vacuum cleaner and add another one. Now I actually have a long list of items that I'm going to add to this Listmania. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to click on Done with the list after I've added everything. And now we've got a review of all the Listmania items. Now you can see along the left-hand side that I can remove any of these items should I change my mind, or up and down arrows mean I can move them up and down the list. If I like everything, I can preview it to see what it looks like for my potential customer or viewer. So I'm going to click on that preview. Notice at the top it says edit. If I notice anything wrong while I'm previewing, there's a button at the top and bottom to edit this. So here it is. You can see the add to cart button right over there if somebody decides they want to buy something from this Listmania. And there at the bottom is another edit button if you decide there's anything wrong. I'm going to go ahead and publish this list though. So let's click on Publish. And now my Amazon Listmania is in the queue. So we want to start broadcasting this Listmania and get the word out that we've created this Listmania. Now, based on our keywords, Amazon's going to recommend some communities that we broadcast this Listmania out to. And of course, vacuum was one of the things they picked up. So I'm going to add it to the handheld vacuum community. Oops, I really have to press that button hard. Now, you see how many customers are in these different communities. Pick all the ones that might relate to your Listmania and broadcast it out. If you didn't get all your keywords in, you can add more later on. So keep adding those keywords. Notice at the top you could also create a link and a widget to an A-store. So that is what a Listmania can do. Hopefully other people will come along and grab your Listmania and put it on their blog and website. This is Cindy Shevely from the Web Seller Circle. I hope you found this tip useful. There are more tips like it at the Web Seller Circle. I hope to see you there.